Hi, everybody. This is Dennis Lindsay with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, giving you your Nevada real estate report for the first 6 months of 2024. We will be doing some comparison to 2023 and see the differences there. The areas I'll be covering will be Carson, Minden, Gardnerville, Dayton, and Fallon. So let's go ahead and get started with the first slide. All right, Carson City. It looks to me like you had an increase in asking prices of about 11%. For the first 6 months of 23, the average median sale price was $479. It jumped to $434, $950. Good jump there. The closed sales in 2023 for the first 6 months, you had 281 closings in Carson City, and then now 319. So that's an increase of about 13.5%. The median days to get it under contract were the same for both 23 and 24, 22 days average. We're getting a good contract versus listing price. In other words, we're getting about 98% of the asking price that's going under contract. So that's a good amount there. The median sold price, the price per square foot, when you go under contract for Carson, in 2023, you were at about $296. You're at $305 now. So that little increase, about 3% increase in the price per square foot. The new listings, that has increased quite a bit for the Carson area this year. Last year for the first 6, you were about 351 new listings. We're now at 442, an increase of 26%. Now let's move on. Okay, Minden, Gardnerville. Your average median sales price last year for the first 6 months of 23 was $590. We've jumped to $698. So a big percentage of increase there. Probably a lot of California money coming in is my thought there. You had 240 closed transactions for 2024 so far for the first 6 months, pretty much the same as last year. The days until we got under contract went from 22 days in 23 to 26 days, so an increase of 18% there to get it under contract. A little longer marketing time. We're still running about 97–98% of asking price, so offers are coming in good and strong right there. The median sold price per square foot, that jumped about 8% from $321 in 2023 to $347 this year. And the number of new listings, we've decreased a little bit, -4% from over last year. So you had 325 new listings and it went down to 312. Moving on. Dayton, you've had a 5% increase in your median sales price from $425 to $448. The number of days number of closed transactions, right there about 170, 171. So not much of a change than last year. Big change here, the median days to contract. We were at 37 days to get it under contract last year for the first 6 months, dropped down to 20 days. So very quick time getting things in contract. People are out looking, and I'll tell you the reason why in a minute. 98% of asking prices, that's where their offers were coming in at, so good strong offers. The median price per square foot, $248, same as last year. New listings have increased this year for Dayton from 175 to 213, so an increase of 22%. And Fallon, you've increased in your asking price out there by about 9%, almost 10%, from 345 to 380. Again, first 6 months. The closed transactions have dropped this year. For 23, you had 152 closing for the first 6, down to 130. So a drop. I'm not sure why that would be. Maybe people aren't, I'm looking here. Yeah, I'm not sure why that would be. Median days on market went from 33 last year down to 20 days on market. So things are probably getting, cash offers from California and going under contract relatively quickly. Again, 98% of the asking price versus list. So you list 100,000, you get 98,000 in an offer, accepted offer. So that's kind of how that works. The median sold price per square foot went from 218 and 23 up to 238. So price per square foot has gone up by about 9%. And we have a little increase in Fallon in your inventory finally, so that's good. You went from 143 to 153, so an increase of 7% there. So the interest rates. So interest rates were fluctuating. I'd look at them about every other day. And all for the first 6 months, they were up as high as, if I remember correctly, 8.1%. You dropped to 7, 7.1, 7.2. It jumped back up to 7.7. But for the last couple months, you were about, I want to say about 7.1 until recently. In today's world, we're at 6.89, so we're heading the right direction with the interest rates. I do not think we are going to ever get down to below 5 like we did before. But if we get the low 6s, might want to talk to those buyers out there. Also, by the way, the National Associations of Realtors have implemented buyer-broker contracts for all of our real estate transactions for every realtor. And what does that do? That commits us, you guys, to you buyers, giving you the highest priority we can give you. We cannot show, effective August, any properties without having a buyer-broker agreement in place. So if you want to find out more about that, if you'll go to my email address and email me, I'll send you that ruling from the National Association of Realtors or the Department of Real Estate, and you can read it for yourself and maybe pass it around and get everybody educated. Anyway, if that could be of help to anybody, I have a good vendor list. If you need any help buying or selling, please keep me in mind. I've been doing this for about 40 years, so we've got good experience here. And we hope to talk to you next month. And thanks very much.